Hey, what's up, Magic players? Scott here from MTG Mind Games, and today I've got a product review unboxing video for you guys. I just got done working Stockton Con 2016 with Battleground Games, where I was able to get my hands on one of these Magic the Gathering 2016 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Planeswalker sets. We'll be opening that today on the channel, but beforehand, I just want to take a second to thank all of my new subscribers. I know you guys have just kind of come out of nowhere in the past few months. I want to thank you all for joining me. This channel is more so just a fun project that I kind of threw together. There's not really a rhyme or reason to my videos. I just kind of do what interests me, and I think what might interest my viewers as well. Usually that could be artwork, product review, deck tag, anything really. So you'll see some more videos coming out the next couple weeks. I've got a couple things planned for this channel. So first off, we need to open up this box, and we'll go ahead and talk about the pricing at the end. I don't want to focus too much on the cost of the cards. I already did that when I bought the box, so I know they all fluctuate up and down in price from like the release price to what they're at now, but I just want to go ahead and take a look and appreciate the packaging that was involved in this and the cards themselves. So let's take a look. First off, that looks awesome. Yeah, you've got the massive commander symbol there, or is that like the Planeswalker symbol? I'm pretty sure that's what that is. I don't know. It's on a lot of the commander product. And then we've got this kind of carrying case that says Planeswalkers there. Comes through pretty nice. All right, let's get this box out of the way. Sweet. So first things first, let's see if I can get this on camera for you guys. We've got this kind of cardboard piece here. Oh, sweet. So this is probably getting in the way of my other camera here, but let's go ahead and bend that back. As you see, it kind of makes out Liliana's headdress and like kind of her body scars, or not scars, I guess they're tattoos, right? From having sold her soul. So that'll make a nice stencil for something, who knows. And we've got the box itself. So it looks like that's all there is in the carrying case. And let's prop that down. So here we go. We've got the box itself comes with this nice embossed black Magic the Gathering Planeswalker with all of like the nice purple there. The box itself is like really vibrant in person. It's almost purple, like a polarized purple. I like it so far. It's really light. Obviously there's only 5 cards inside, so go ahead and slip this sleeve off. Looks like it's gonna collapse open on me. There we go. And this is on there tight. Or maybe I'm just pulling it from a weird angle. Let's see. Oh. Maybe I just don't want to mess with it, right? I don't want to break it. I don't know how you break cardboard, but there we go. About time. Jeez. Okay. So should just pop open, and there they are. Man, the presentation of these is amazing. It's just that premium foiling. It looks like almost like water or liquid on the card. It just comes out really bright and really shiny. There's not too much to say about this. Obviously, if you didn't know about the product, it's specially alternate art of the 5 Planeswalkers that make up the Oath of the Gatewatch. If you don't know any backstory to the lore itself, it's pretty much that you have all the good Planeswalkers, the ones that are the white, red, blue, green. All of them kind of teamed up to take over and save the world of the Eldrazi, save Zendikar from the Eldrazi. It turns out that the Eldrazi went to Innistrad as well, and then we find out later, once they kind of were all pulled there because they were following clues and all this different stuff. The short and easy of it is that Liliana saves the day, brings her zombies out, and takes over, and they work to entrap or encase Emrakul into the moon. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Here we have depicted that you've got all of the Planeswalkers from the Oath are, let's see, how am I going to get these out? They're all in zombie form, except for Liliana, which I think is hilarious, because they all failed and died, or well, didn't die, but they all were unsuccessful at taking out Emrakul, and then Liliana was successful, so she's in still not undead. Yeah, these are very sweet, super clean. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna pop these. Oh, my chair is all crazy. I'm gonna pop these in some sleeves here. Of course, always perfect fit your cards. You never want to leave your cards out for even just air and the elements to get to them. You always want to make sure they're nice and encased in some plastic, so you don't get fingerprints, oils, things like that. My pet peeve is oily hands, man. Holy cow. Yeah. Gotta take care of your property. So what I'm noticing here when I look at the product, the cards themselves are fine. They're not really curled in any way. I would assume that's because these are fairly new. They're not really unlike the From the Vault products. This is kind of what I have in my mind. From the Vaults tend to curl and bend. You've got a little tiny slight bend there. I'll try and show it on the camera, but that's like extremely negligible compared to what we end up seeing in From the Vault products. That alone leads me to not want to purchase From the Vault products very often after, or actually at least very soon after the launch of the product. Anything that's been on the shelves for a little too long is just going to curl in its packaging, and these, I'm kind of glad that this just came out and I was able to get my hands on it soon before that moisture gets to the card. Tends to make those cards bow and warp, and that's what ends up happening with foils that look that way. So another thing, when we're looking at the product, we're noticing that each one of the cardboard boxes that they were on display on, it shows and depicts their name and the way the Planeswalker looks in zombie form on the card, and it also has their looks like a quote from the lore and from the storyline. So very cool. I'll go back over each one too to kind of give you guys an idea what they look like. I mean, they're super reflective. It's really hard to even just get them to come up clear on camera, but yeah. Let's take a look at Jace for the camera. Now, I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with this set of Planeswalkers, but they're not all from the same set. These Planeswalkers make up the Gatewatch that are over the past few sets that we've seen. Just a little something different that Wizards is doing now. Previously we've had Planeswalkers that were all from the same core set. I don't know if maybe going forward we'll end up having just Planeswalkers throughout what's in Standard. But whatever they end up doing, if they just keep doing alternate arts of these things, I mean, that could just be a really cool way of getting alternate arts out there for collectors and for people who like Spikes and people like me who really like expensive, nice, pretty things. So, all right. So let's take a look at the inside of those boxes I was telling you about. So it says Nissa Ravain, you sow, I'll reap, and that's Liliana Vess, I guess, saying that to Nissa. And then for Chandra Nalar, the brightest flame burns out the fastest. It's pretty cute. Let's go over here to Gideon. Gideon says, live by the Cyril, die by the Cyril. Okay. And then Jace Beleren, oh god, you eat what you are. Nice. So shows Jace eating a brain. Nice. And then Liliana, of course, says, the Gatewatch, 5 Planeswalkers united by a single will. Mine. Nice. Alright, so I would definitely say this is a product worth buying. The presentation alone is really, really nice. I'm definitely going to just keep the box and probably just have them all on display as far as the Planeswalkers go. I just wanted to make sure I put them in sleeves so that over time the moisture doesn't really get to them too well, and they stay nice and flat and mint as far as I can get them, you know, or as close as I can get them. I probably won't get them graded. I'm not too big into getting cards graded with MTG because I don't really play Legacy or Vintage. If I was into Legacy or Vintage and I thought that one of these cards held claim over, you know, some kind of epic value going forward, I would probably do that, but not these ones. Going forward, I would say that you know, Liliana definitely has some real modern potential, if not legacy potential. Her minus ability is just too strong as far as what you can do with cards and like reanimation effects and different things like that. Putting cards in your graveyard is insanely broken in Legacy, just like it is in Modern. Whenever you have something like Snapcaster Mage, you end up getting some really broken abilities going on, and getting that recursion effect tacked on to her middle ability is just too good. So anyway, not to dote on Liliana too much, this product I would definitely say is worth your time. You know, now the question remains, what did I pay for it? I did not pay full price for this. That said, I did pay over what you would pay for it if you were to buy it from San Diego Comic-Con. San Diego Comic-Con had it for $99.99 plus tax, came out to like $108.71 or something like that. You know, I bought it from a secondary vendor. The secondary market is always going to spike up the price. The guy wanted to sell it to me for $250. I wasn't going to pay $250 for it. I walked away with this plus 2 Damnations for $200. Damnations at $60 a piece, so you know, I think I definitely got my money's worth. That said, you know, these cards are going to see some, you know, collector value. They're selling online anywhere from $35 to $40 a piece, and then Liliana, of course, is $45 normal, so the alternate art is going for about $70-ish. I might sell them, I don't know, but if I do, it'll probably be to like someone local. I'll definitely try and keep them local in my own community, so I definitely like to get cards like this for my community, so that's also the reason why I got the Damnations. I've done this, let's see, 2 years ago. I went to GP San Jose and I offloaded a bunch of stuff. No one had Liliana the Veils in my area, no one had Damnations or Demonic Tutors. Picked up all those cards from the GP specifically to trade to my locals, so it's just something I like to do because if, you know, there's a demand for it, I'd like to meet that demand. So anyway, not to rant too much, this has been Scott with MTG Mind Games. Check out some of our videos coming up in the next couple weeks. I've got some kind of talking at the camera videos. This is a new thing for me, so there might be a little growing pains, but I'll try and do my best and bring you guys at least the best kind of oh my god, edit. I'll try and bring you guys the best quality of content that I can. So, signing off from MTG Mind Games, this has been Scott. Take care, guys.